I was born in Harlem Hospital, and we grew up. First house I remember was on Park Avenue, which is not the American Park Avenue, or maybe it is the American Park Avenue. Uptown Park Avenue, where the railroad tracks are. And we used to play on the roof, and in the, I can't call it an alley, but near the river. It was kind of dark, garbage dump. And those were the first things I remember. I remember my father had trouble keeping us alive. There were 9 of us. And I was the oldest, so I took care of the kids. And talked to Daddy. Might understand much better now. Part of his problem was he couldn't feed his kids. But I was a kid and I didn't know that. And he was very religious, very rigid. He kept us together, I must say. And when I look back on it, after all, it was nearly 40 years ago that I was born, I think back on my growing up, and walks that same block today because it's still there. And think of the kids on that block now. I'm aware that something terrible has happened, which is very hard to describe. I am in all but no technical legal fact a Southerner. My father was born in the South. No, my mother was born in the South. And if they had waited, 2 more seconds, I might have been born in the South. But that means that I was raised by a family whose roots were essentially rural and southern rural, and whose relationship to the church was very direct, because it was the only means they had of expressing their pain and their despair. But 20 years later, the moral authority, which was present in the Negro northern community when I was growing up, has vanished. And people talk about progress, and I look at Harlem, which I really know. I know it like I know my hand. And it is much worse there today than it was when I was growing up.
Would you say this is true of the schools too?
It's much worse in the schools.
What school did you go to?
I went to PS 24. I went to PS 139.
We are another fellow alumni of 139.
And I didn't like a lot of my teachers, but I had a couple of teachers who were very nice to me. One was a Negro teacher. And I remember, you asked me these questions, so I'm trying to answer you. I remember coming home from school, and you could guess how young I must have been. And my mother asked me, if my teacher was colored or white. And I said she was a little bit colored, a little bit white, because she was my drunk color. And as a matter of fact, I was right. That's part of the dilemma of being an American Negro. That one is a little bit colored and a little bit white. And not only in physical terms, but in the head and in the heart. There are days, one of them, when you wonder what your role is in this country and what your future is in it. How precisely you're going to reconcile yourself to your situation here, and how you're going to communicate to the vast, heedless, unthinking, cruel white majority that you are here. And to be here means that you can't be anywhere else. I'm terrified at the moral apathy, the death of the heart, which is happening in my country. These people have deluded themselves for so long that they really don't think I'm human. I base this on their conduct, not on what they say. And this means that they have become, in themselves, moral monsters.
But I can see.
It's a terrible indictment.
Yes.
I mean every word I say.
the pictures of dogs in the hands of human beings attacking other human beings
In a free country.
in a free
In the middle of the
country.
20th century.
This Birmingham is clearly not restricted to Birmingham, as you so eloquently pointed out. What do you think can be done to change, to use your term, the moral fiber of America?
I think the one who's got to find some way of putting the present administration of this country on the spot. One who's got to force somehow from Washington a moral commitment, not to the Negro people, but to the life of this country. It doesn't matter any longer, and I'm speaking for myself, Jimmy Baldwin, and I think I'm speaking for a great many other Negroes too. It doesn't matter any longer what you do to me. You can put me in jail. You can kill me. But by the time I was 17, you've done everything that you could do to me. The problem now is, how are you going to save yourselves? The problem now is, how are you going to save yourselves? The problem now is, how are you going to save yourselves? The problem now is, how are you going to save yourselves?